I think that's a really important thing that happens when we dialogue with each other, is that we come to a better understanding of how these things affect other members of our community, not only in advocating for our own needs in public space, but also just understanding and listening to others.
I think there's a value in creating the kind of space envisioned by this all-party interfaith caucus, which is a different mode of public or political discourse that is not so much driven by the assertion of interests and is more oriented around practices that I think are prevalent within all of our communities, which have to do with returning to moral, ethical, spiritual principles, and then exploring what their implications might be for public policy.
You know, so often we think about that end point, you know, that conversation with the MP or the postcard that we're sending in or the petition that we're signing or the court action that we're taking. But really, there's so much work that needs to happen up front about being informed, about reading, about inviting in people who are affected by whatever issue it is, learning from experts, discussing it in community, discerning together what this really means.
I think we would have to look at this sort of a caucus as a bigger idea where we're creating once again that safe space to talk about issues of faith. And because everyone is represented at the table, all the faiths are represented at the table, it's not an issue, it's not just a community issue, it's an issue that everyone can look at on a broad base, and everyone can talk about maybe fearlessly without being afraid of being stereotyped as representing just an interest group.
A big fear that I have is that as Canada is becoming more and more diverse, you know, we speak less and less the same language, and there are a lot of people that don't understand the value of people, of religion in some people's lives, and I think that's tragic. I'm not saying that they have to agree with the religious point of view or to the dogma or faith X or Y, but understanding that there are people of faith in this country and that their voices also matter would be a big step forward.